everybody to Sandwich Talk. It's my chance to hang out with some friends, talk about our favorite sandwiches, and dive into some new ones too. Now that we've been quarantined at home, this is our chance to, number one, hang out with friends. Big thing.
Right.
Number two, make sandwiches utilizing the things that we already have here in our house. So it just means we're going to go into the fridge and then just figure something out. And that's what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
And to join me on this food adventure is a friend of mine who joins me on several food adventures. He's been around town with me, and he also cooks really well. Sometimes I'm also taken aback because he's a better cook than I am. It's my friend Steve. Welcome, Steve.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks for being here. You're joining us from your kitchen.
So let's get some cooking. What are we making?
Oh, dude, I don't even know, man.
Uh-oh.
I've had some ideas in mind of like what I'm going to do today, and I think I've got something going on. But before we dive into that, I want to know, dude, what have you been up to during quarantine? What's been new? Have you been working?
Well, I'm a freelance graphic designer, so I have like some gigs here and there. And while the slow session for most businesses, that's kind of when they're trying to like build out their marketing. So my phone kind of pops up a little bit, and then I have a couple jobs here and there, but mostly I've been spending most of my time riding my bikes on some beautiful days and just trying to get some miles in. Just supporting small businesses and checking out all the farms and all the different ways we can get food that's not going to a grocery store. So that's been a lot of cool fun. Got to keep that fridge full.
My fridge is not full right now. My fridge is like it's medium full.
Mine's full.
I need to.
I don't know. Maybe I have not been cooking enough, but normally I cook for more than just me, so that might be the reason.
Same. Yeah, I think the way that I know how to cook is usually cooking for many people. Like I'm an event-based person. I'm an event-focused man, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that I'm just me over here cooking a massive quantity of food. Dude, I've been rocking leftovers and then turning them into different things. So like I made the short rib last week for that sandwich. I ended up turning that short rib into 3 other dishes. It worked out.
All sandwiches, I hope.
What's that?
All sandwiches, I hope.
Jesus, dude. One of them was a sandwich. I did like a short rib grilled cheese. It was really good. But no, I did like I did a bolognese. Is that the right way to say it? You're Italian. You're more Italian than I am.
Bolognese. Bolognese.
Bolognese. Cool.
Yeah. You had it.
Yeah, you're definitely more. What are you? You're Italian, and what else?
Italian and Greek are the two that shine the most.
Good food cultures.
Yeah, I've been eating Greek food since I can remember, like calamari, tentacles, and everything when we were children. So
yeah,
so I was exposed to some good food at a young age. My mom was a pretty good cook, and I think that's where I got it from. Always helping out in the kitchen. So
same. That's actually so when I was a kid, my mom would always have me help out in the kitchen too. And I mean, for the most part, it was just me and my mom growing up, you know. And I'm Mexican, I'm Italian, and I'm Lebanese. So my mom, knowing Mexican food, obviously, because she's born and raised in Mexico City, she would traditionally teach me that. But with the different things that she had learned cooking here, she learned also the Arabic and Italian styles. So we would stand in the kitchen, and it was just me and her chopping stuff up, throwing stuff together. She would teach me about like how she cooks and why she does the things that she does. But I remember being a kid, and we pretended to have like a show like this.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Carlos and Mom Cooking. Like, and it was so much fun. And that's really what got me wanting to do something like this eventually, is because I do this with my mom.
Amazing. We did like a pseudo MTV Cribs that just kind of made fun of our parents' house, really, but not really. I mean, not cooking shows until like Snapchat kind of came around.
Dude, MTV Cribs is I love that show. I always wanted a good crib.
We got to bring it back in quarantine.
I swear, dude. I mean, we can do it now. We all have the technology for it. We might as well add in the old school MTV graphics too. I mean, that's kind of like what the beginning of this show is we show each other around the kitchen and go into a fridge.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
MTV Fridge.
what was your favorite MTV Cribs?
Oh, I don't know. I think I really did enjoy the Shaq one. That was good.
Where you had the giant basketball court?
Yeah, the huge basketball court, and he was just a huge dude walking around, and his wife is just chilling. Everyone's just chilling. It's like, all right, this house is bigger. Like, I've never even seen a house this big, and you guys are just like hanging out and chilling. That, and they always have like a pretty loaded fridge too. I've always been jealous of like the kitchen setup. Like, my kitchen setup is nowhere near as beautiful as those kitchens, and like having like an island and like, I don't know. I mean, my kitchens are where I hang out the most. So, I mean, I think you could agree to that.
I totally agree. This is where I'm standing right now is actually where I stand most of my day. If I were to move the rug from below me, there would probably be like divots where my feet usually are.
Oh yeah, kind of like a futon. If you like a futon mattress that you just been used too long.
Right. I think my favorite MTV Cribs. It was either the Wu-Tang one or the Incubus one, and they were both about the same. It's a big group of men all living in the house together and showing each other or showing the camera crew around their own independent little areas.
Oh, that's cool. I gotta check it out again.
The Incubus one was sweet because they had like a little tiny room beneath a stair set that they used for like their explorations. This is usually where they would go do like acid and mushrooms, I imagine.
Probably.
Because it was Incubus. And they, at the time, that was where they were recording. I want to say it was Morning View or A Crow Left to Murder. I don't know. I can get into Incubus. I really liked that band when I was in high school and college. But Incubus is not the reason why we're here today. We're here because of food and sandwiches.
Sandwiches and food. One of my favorite food groups.
What's that?
One of my favorite food groups. Sandwiches.
It's my favorite food group. For sure. It's 100%. It's my favorite food. If I were to be on a deserted island with one food for the rest of my life, it would be a sandwich.
Yep. A big one that would last.
Yeah, preferably. Or die. A happy man inside a sandwich.
A happy man inside. You should be the sandwich.
Be the sandwich.
Yes.
Sandwich. That's what I'm going to tell anybody that I ever coach in making.
When you're making the sandwich, just be the sandwich.
Be the sandwich.
Life coach.
It's all in the hits.
Oh yeah, from Billy Madison.
Not
Billy Madison.
Have you been making like
more
sandwiches this time over quarantine? Like, what's the best sandwich that you think you've made?
So going back to like, I don't know, pretty much because everything's closed other than takeout places, and I've been on a bike a lot. I've been packing my bag full of sandwiches just so like I can stay out all day to get exercise when it's nice out. So I've been doing, let's see, like Greek Easter was last Sunday. The other day I made a 6.5 pound lamb leg that I've finally end up mincing up like the last little half of it, and then mix it up with some like garlic, some garlic paste, spinach, some rice, and then been rolling those up into sandwiches or burritos and just like wrapping those in tinfoil so they're good to go. So like, I mean, I'll be on a bike and just whip out a sandwich while riding and eating it. So
that is proper, dude. Oh yeah. That's a good way to be. I've made a couple of sandwiches while riding a bike, but I wouldn't say that it's been like my go-to. But now that you're saying it, I think it should be. I don't know why I haven't done that.
Well, I mean, even in like through college, I would go out to dinner and then usually it's a sandwich because it's like lunchtime, and I would only eat half and then wrap up the other one and just stick it in my pouch.
Yup. And then you leave your house and you're all keys, wallet, phone, sandwich.
Yeah. All 4 pockets. Quad check.
I used to do that. I used to leave my house with a sandwich all the time. It was really simple. It helped me out throughout the day. And then now I leave my house typically with like granola, nuts. I don't know. I'm trying to get healthier. I'm being healthier. I've been healthier,
Yeah.
less bread, but I still tend to devastate a sandwich fairly often, especially at home. And especially because I have brioche buns.
Hey, that's what I have today.
I want to see your kitchen. I've only ever been to your apartment twice maybe, and I don't think we've ever actually hung out in the kitchen. But show me around.
So the kitchen is pretty chill. I mean, we got the stove area, all the spices, whatnot. We got the dish sink, got the panini warmed up, ready to go. The fridge. I mean, it's pretty much it. It's just like a standard kitchen inside of a nice upper flat in Corktown. So, but it's connected to a nice little sunroom, which is fun. While everyone sits and I cook, they can just, and I feed them snacks and sandwiches and whatever else is on the menu.
Nice.
Yeah.
Show us the sunroom.
Sunroom, it is a couple projects since we're in quarantine. So there's a little paint set up here. But, you know, just got sweet little sunroom with some plants, couch.
Oh, wow. What a view.
Got the view of the city. Pretty cool. Nice spot to just chill out.
Damn it, I love
Maybe
it.
do some yoga.
We got cool ass views in the city. I love this city.
Yeah, I love finding a new view when I'm riding around. Like, oh, I haven't like gone down this street to look at a view.
Yeah, it's
Different perspectives of the city. You showed me the one over off on 2nd Street by the casino.
the one by DTE.
Yeah,
Yeah, that view
like
is
kind of.
unique.
It's a different view. Just riding by, I'm like, oh, I never like go down this road because mostly on the main roads.
It
But
makes the city look like the movie Demolition Man.
pretty much.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
about
You didn't show us your fridge though, dude. Show us the fridge. What's up with
You
that?
want- My fridge, it is pretty solid. We got all our meats and things that we got. This is what we'll be cooking today.
Oh, what do we do?
It's some walleye. We have walleye on the menu. But, you know, some White Claw. I got a stock made from all the leftover bits. I got a veggie stock. Freezer, pretty stocked. I use shoe boxes to I use a lot of like boxes to organize things. So like this one's full of smoothie stuff, and this one's full of vegetables and prepped foods. But yeah, right now we're dealing with a pretty full fridge.
Pretty smart. I've never thought about organizing my fridge with boxes at all.
I mean, yeah, like little boxes for like weird sauce packets and stuff. Like, you know how they always fall out of the drawers when you're opening and shutting the door? Just get a little box, put them all in.
I could crack any of these doors open for you right now, and it would be like Indiana Jones running away from a damn boulder.
Well, my problem is the storage. Like, I have all kinds of kitchen equipment up top, which is nice because then I got panini presses and all the Belgian waffle makers.
I wish I had that kind of stuff. I don't have much for kitchen equipment. I think the best kind of equipment that I have is like I've got my Vitamix. I've got like
You have a panini press?
no, I don't have a panini press. I don't the things that I need. I still need a sous vide. I still need a panini press, and I want a like a pressure cooker of some sort, or like a rice maker, or what's the name of that one thing that does it all?
Instapot?
Instapot. An Instapot would be a good investment.
You want to be a pothead?
Listen, man, the holidays are already over. 420 is done.
I know.
Speaking of which, I had a great birthday.
Yeah.
I've been slamming cake.
Wow.
So My friend Miriam, who I do Kana with, you know Miriam, one of my best friends in the world. She made me a funfetti cake.
Oh, that's kind of amazing.
And I've been slowly but surely just eating away at this cake. It's still, I mean, I would say cake's good for like a week, right?
Cake is good until it's really hard and you can't eat it.
You're in luck, it's still soft. Oh, it's still good. The rest of this is just going to be me finishing the cake. So go ahead. Oh, I dropped a piece. Still good.
5-second rule.
It's on my cutting board. It's okay.
Oh yeah, anything goes on the cutting board.
Yeah.
You're eating snacks and I'm eating snacks.
All right. I'm going to put this away before I get carried away. So, Steve, what kind of sandwich are we going to be making today?
Well, my favorite food group is fish and seafood, and my buddy who goes fishing all the time surprised a bunch of walleye fillets. So I'm gonna be making just like a classic spicy fried fish sandwich with a little twist on a brioche. And also during quarantine, I've been pickling a lot of things. So I got some spicy serrano, Fresno chilies, and pickles that I'm gonna whip up into a tartar sauce.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mine isn't going to be that complicated. Yours sounds way more delicious than mine.
Complicated versus already prepped and ready to go.
Fair.
I mean, I already have the stuff, so it's not that complicated.
Mine isn't prepped at all. This is something that I've been thinking about for a little while. I don't know. You remember Campo Tower, right? The late night incredible diner food spot in Hamtramck.
I didn't go there very much, but when I did, I got the 4 cheese tortellini mac or whatever. Total gut rot.
Yeah.
Way late at night.
Dude, I loved that cheese on tater tots.
Mm-hmm.
The cheesy tots there were one of the greatest things to ever get in Detroit, period. And it wasn't even in Detroit. It was in Hamtramck. I loved getting that. And I also loved getting, they had weekly bao buns. They had different kinds of bao buns that they had on the menu. They had a bunch of different things on the menu that were just like, this would never exist in a standard diner, but because this is like an elevated diner with a really like old school feel, this place gets it. And Campo Tower, to me, was a gem and something that still should be here back in the city. And I miss it. I miss it so much. But specifically, there was something there that my friends and I talk about fairly often, which is the Brooklyn dog. And the Brooklyn dog was a hot dog cut in half, put on top of a buttery flat top grill. And then in a I think it was a brioche hot dog bun, they would do cream cheese, caramelized onion, sliced tomato, and everything bagel seasoning in with the hot dog. So I'm going to do a variation of that and try to turn it into a sandwich. But instead of doing the hot dog, I'm going to do slices of ham.
Nice.
So
where'd you get the ham?
Here, I'll show you. So I went to the old HB, and I got this Dearborn sausage ham right here.
Nice.
A couple of flat pieces. I figured this is big. It's definitely bigger than my bun.
Oh, that's nice. That's going to be juicy.
So I'll do maybe 2 pieces, 2 sandwiches. Or would you cut this into like 4s and then stack them? I was thinking about that. What do you think I should do?
I would roll it.
You would roll it? It's thick, dude.
Not roll it. It's kind of like loosely fold. Because I like a texture, not like flat, like how deli style is just meat on meat.
Yeah.
I like a little air in between or like other ingredients, but
yeah. I feel you. I definitely hear you.
I like do a little half fold and then another half fold, but
so like 2 pieces per sandwich?
I would go 2 or 3.
Well, there's only 4 pieces. And if I'm making 2 sandwiches, let's do this. Can you hear that slap?
Yeah. That's the sandwich slap.
That is a good sandwich slap right there. All right, so I'm going to use this instead of the hot dog. I got some Philadelphia cream cheese. I've got some everything bagel seasoning. Actually, do I? Hang on. Oh, yeah. Boom. The old, so you can make your own everything bagel seasoning, but have you ever been to Aldi?
Oh yeah,
Dude, Aldi is like a gem. I love that spot.
it's the secret spot to get a bunch of staples.
Totally. And Aldi sells this everything bagel seasoning for like $1.
I think I have it.
You can see, I mean, you can make your own everything bagel seasoning with like, you know, oh, you got it too, dude. Oh yeah. So toss that on. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm excited to see what we can do. But before we jump in, I think we've got a word from our first sponsor. So let's do a quick commercial break, and then we will cut right back.
See you in a bit.
So, Sandwich Talk is brought to you by Casamara Club. Oh, wait, what happened? We're back? We're back so fast? My bad. Well, anyway, Sandwich Talk is sponsored by Casamara Club. Inspired by the histories and traditions of Italian Amaro, these Bon Appetit magazine highly recommended soft drinks are balanced, buoyant, and food-friendly, highlighting the natural vibrancy of farm ingredients. There's currently four varieties available. You can find them all over the country today by checking out their website at casamaraclub.com. And it's delicious. Cool.
That looks delicious.
Dude, it's so good. Woo! Sorry. Excuse me. If my mom's watching, I'm really sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, for my mom, I'm sorry. Like, my mom, she raised me better than me burping in front of whoever is watching it. Could be one person, could be thousands of people. My mom wouldn't care. All right, let's break into this. Let's start doing what we need to do. I'm going to start by taking out my onions and start going. What do you walk us through what you're doing?
Well, we got to get our fish fried eventually. So I'm putting some oil in a pan, and we're going to heat that up to 350. But I'm just going to chop up some tomatoes, some spinach to top off the sandwich, and then I'm going to get a batter going. I'm going to use a Modelo to make it a little beer battery. So I'm going to put some dill, got some mayonnaise, some spicy hot sauce.
What kind of mayonnaise are you rocking?
What's that?
What kind of mayonnaise are you rocking?
This is just 365. Just had to pick some up at the store, so we're going to go with that.
I actually haven't been into a Whole Foods to shop since quarantine.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
I see that there's a lot outside of there every single time, though. So, Steve, you've done a lot in the food community over the years. I know the way that you and I started talking about food was because I saw you rocking Tino's Friendly Foods.
Yeah.
It currently says on your camera. But tell us a little bit about that concept, the inspiration behind it, and what you've done over the years with it.
So it kind of all started where, I mean, I would always have a bunch of dinner guests over and cook. I don't know, instead of going out for dinner, I would always just like want to cook dinner for everyone. And so we would have like a big long table with like 12 people at it. And one person was like, wow, you should just start a pop-up or do a do this, like, it's called what is it called? It's for the Children's Center. There was this little contest, a little fundraiser where they had a bunch of chefs. Tour de Fork, it's called.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first in. And so that's what I did. love to cook. Got into like doing pop-ups and event stuff. So now, I mean, after like a year or two, I'm just kind of pulling back to like the enjoyment of cooking for others, hence the friendly foods. So if there's a vegetarian, there's always a vegetable on the plate. Bunch of options, but mostly it's just pure enjoyment. Like I still do events here and there, and that's kind of word of mouth. People want to.
Can I show you my block of butter really quick?
Your what?
My block of butter.
Oh, the big butter that you were talking about at Honeybee? I need one of those.
Dude, they're so good. Because, like, you and I were saying specifically, we run through butter, dude.
Burn through butter.
I plow through a lot of butter. And, like, those 4-packs of butter just aren't cutting it anymore.
I usually always have a 4-pack of butter in the freezer. And just tag in the next 4 sticks.
I'm just going to do some butter and oil in a pan so I can kind of warm up, and then I'm going to caramelize these onions a little bit. See how that works. I mean, what else should I do? Oh, yeah, I've got the, I got to get that cream cheese out and get that warm. Smart idea.
Cream cheese is probably one of my favorite ingredients.
Dude, so it's a genius ingredient. When you use it the right way, which is basically any way, it adds so much to a dish.
Oh, yeah. Creams it up, makes it nice and sweet.
5 simple ingredients: pasteurized milk and cream, salt, carob bean gum, and cheese culture, which one of the most beautiful cultures in the world is the cheese culture.
Oh, yeah. Pun intended. Growing up, my aunt in Ann Arbor, or like Slovene, which was outside of Ann Arbor, she had a friend, which was so cool. We would go to her cheese house. Her actual house that she would culture cheese in like the back room, and the place smelled terrible.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it was amazing. We'd always walk out with the huge blocks of cheese.
I mean, is this person still a friend of yours? Can we go?
I don't know. I'll ask her. I just saw my aunt on Sunday. I don't know. That was a long time. All right, we got some tartar sauce.
You just whipping up a tartar over there? A tartar?
A tartar.
I don't need all this onion, so I'm not going to chop the whole boy. But I will need to use this whole onion before the end of the week, because you never want to keep like a half-cut onion around.
I do that all the time.
I know, but you never want to keep it exposed, too, because it just inhales disease.
Right. But when it's ready to go, you just slice it off and keep going. What do we got? Cayenne? Sure. And then salt and pepper.
All right. Yes. So while those onions are caramelizing, I add a little bit of salt in the onions because salt is important. That's one thing. I don't think anybody should be afraid of using salt.
Salt adds flavor.
Yup. Have you read any like big cooking books or books about cooking or taste, or like salt, fat, acid, heat, or?
I've seen a lot of the like Netflix shows and things like that.
Yeah.
I definitely look up a lot of blogs.
Totally.
But Yeah, a lot of it's like just inspiration of when I see things. I just like when I would go home and just go visit my parents. There wasn't much to do. I would just sit there in front of Food Network. Like I remember having such the biggest crush on Giada.
Dude, how could you not though? She's beautiful.
Who didn't? But I mean, it was just so fun to I think food kind of got influenced on how like healthy and vibrant her cooking was.
I used to love watching Rachel Ray. I think Rachel Ray was probably one of the first inspirations behind like a travel cooking show, or a travel like eating show rather that I really got into, which was like $40 a day. I think was the show, and I mean Bourdain was doing his thing too, but like $40 a day was just so interesting because it was a budget friendly, bang for your buck type thing, and it was going to like different cities every single time, showing you the different things that like I could actually afford back then, which was $40 a day. And this is like when I was a kid because I worked a paper route and stuff.
Did you work a paper route?
Oh yeah, I did. I did a paper route. I cut lawn. I shoveled snow. I raked leaves. I did all that kind of
I
stuff.
cut lawns. I don't think I ever had a paper route.
Anything that I could to start making money as a kid. And then the first real job that I got was at a pizza place. And dude, from that point on, I was like, I just want to keep making food because I knew that I could. I mean, especially at a pizza place, I could make whatever the hell I wanted.
Check out my herbaceous tartar sauce.
Oh snap! Wait, that's like a thick boy.
Well, I haven't whipped it up, but it's just ready to roll.
I think these onions are going to by far take the longest out of the whole process. But in the meantime, I'm going to cut open this ham. I'm like curious about this. I've never bought this before because I love a good honey baked ham, but like, damn, this is what do they call it? They call it ham steaks, premium boneless ham steaks, ham steaks, not hand steaks.
One of my favorite ingredients on ham is a horseradish.
Ooh, I got a good horseradish. I wonder if that would go good with the Brooklyn dog. I'm having like the hardest time in the world with this packaging. If I just do that. Oh yeah, there we go. Get my hands all hammy. All right, so we said, check this out. You like my ham trading cards?
Oh my gosh. Do magic.
Like a ham fan?
Ham fan.
Yeah. Here's my ham poker face. Like, I don't know. What else can you do with a ham fan?
No, I'm trying to.
I'm so fascinated by these ham steaks. I gotta wash the ham off my hands. All right. Starting to toast up a little bit.
I got my walleye fillets, salt and peppered and drying out.
Nice. I've got my coffee still going because it was very important for me to wake up. So I think I told you this. I don't drink for the first 4 months of the year.
Right.
From January until my birthday, which is April 20th. And I had a bottle of wine last night. I felt it this morning. Whew.
A whole bottle?
Oh, a whole bottle.
Red or white?
Red.
What kind of wine?
This boy. Right here. You see that?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, natural wine, really good. I like this brand. They've got a bunch of different styles, um, but it was delicious. It was very good. I got this from Motor City Wine before they closed and hung on to it just for my birthday.
Dude, I miss Motor City Wine
I miss it too, for sure.
so much.
Let me get this cream cheese moving. I don't know what the hell I need it moving for. I think what I'm going to do after I caramelize these onions is I'm going to toast up these buns a little bit, and then I'll slap the cream cheese on there, both sides, because why not? Might as well cut up a couple of slices of tomato. I'll wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the tomato. I'm going to wait. I'm just fascinated by my ham fan still. What are you rocking over there? What are you doing? You're
I made my egg dredge, and then now I'm making my.
What do you put in your egg?
It's just egg instead of water. I do a little bit of beer, so it gets some bubbly, and then just spices. It's
Cool.
super simple because I put all the seasoning in the flour.
What kind of spices do you put in your egg dredge?
Some lemon and some garlic paste.
Oh, nice. Lemon. Good idea.
Yeah, I like to keep it nice and fresh. Normally there's like panko breadcrumbs, but we don't have all that stuff because I haven't been to the store in a long time.
I mean, these onions are taking forever, so we've got time. And also, I'm not done with my coffee yet.
Is it happy hour yet?
It's quarantine. Every hour is happy hour.
When I bought the Modelo today, I came home and something in the bag must have pierced it. So I got home and it's halfway gone. It like spilt out a little bit in the bag.
Sure. Blame the bag. Sure.
No, I was bummed that it was like on the floor. I was like, oh, really? I was gonna drink it too.
That sucks. I mean, you have other beers though, right?
Here, no.
Are you much of like a? Do you drink often at home?
Here and there. Depends. This quarantine thing is kind of like back and forth, but I'll make myself a glass of wine while cooking and stuff and making dinner.
That's a good idea.
I usually don't.
Yeah, I usually don't drink at home.
I usually don't drink all that much at home. It's usually like if I drink, it's like I'll drink a beer or something before I head out. But not lately.
I don't know why I never put this thing on. Let me put this on. This is my first apron ever, and I found it recently, and I'm super stoked on it because I love it. It's super simple. There's no pockets. It's not an expensive apron at all. This is my first apron, and it's still an apron. It's fun. Welcome to my first apron. I'm Carlos.
Apron. All right.
Today on apron talk.
We got our dredges. There we go. I'm almost there. What about you?
Dude, I'm not even close, dude. These onions have taken forever for me. I know caramelizing onions shouldn't take this long, but I feel like I've just lazily walked into this one today. But whatever, it's fine. I can whip this all together pretty quickly.
I think I might heat up a little garlic butter for my bun
Oh, nice.
while we wait.
Actually, you've inspired me. gonna put some garlic on this brioche, or some garlic and butter on this brioche bun. Spread it along.
Yeah. Just melt it in a pan and dip it in the garlic butter. And then throw it in the panini press.
Damn, I need a panini press. That's such a great idea.
I've got 2 over here if you want to borrow it. Let me know.
Yup. And then we're just gonna sandwich constantly.
Yeah, I made a when I was doing pop-ups, I was doing a lot of panini press style foods. So I would do like naninis with fresh baked naan,
Ooh.
and then just make all kinds of sandwiches with that. And then it was cool because everyone loves to build their own sandwich. So I made a lot of build your own sandwich bars for like parties and holiday parties and children events. Just tons of little ingredients, all the panini makers going, and then you just build it and go.
Hell yeah. Build your own sandwich parties sound like a great time. I don't know why we haven't done that.
First thing we should host after quarantine.
I'm down. I'll need a couple of panini presses though.
Get mine.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
That'd be great. It'd be so easy. You can go outside, run an extension cord, and just do it kind of like grilling, or grill it. I'm gonna eat the other half of the spicy pickle.
All right, let's see. We got some garlic powder here. You ever do this tahini?
What's that?
You ever mess with tahini on anything?
Oh, is that the Mexican fruit salt?
Yeah.
I mess with it on fruit. That's what I usually eat it. Or like rooming the glass for a Bloody Maria.
I mean, as a kid, they sell this in like little boys, and you just gotta eat it. Oh, it's so good. You get a chance, buy yourself some tahini, put it on some stuff. I'm probably gonna toss it on the sandwich.
Okay. These are gonna be delicious. I am excited.
All right, so these onions are finally coming along. I'm gonna crisp up these ham steaks a little bit. I'm gonna do 2 at a time while these onions are going at the same time. I might as well bring you over here so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Hi.
Oh yeah.
So I've got a ton of onions that are just crisping up over here. Nice little crunch to them. Nothing too crazy. Toasting up these ham steaks a little bit. Not even close.
Oh yeah. Look at that onion sweat.
Oh yeah. She's getting stinky. Stinky onion. Love a good onion stink, you know?
Oh yeah.
Steve, what's your favorite sandwich?
I am constantly on a lookout for a Euro. A Euro sandwich. Whenever there's one on the menu, I usually order it. I love lamb. I'm Greek. I mean, I love Greek food.
So I've heard it said in different ways, whether it's gyro, gyro, euro,
Euro.
gyro. How do you say it?
I've never heard Eeyore.
What?
I've never heard Eeyore.
No, I've never heard that either.
I say Euro.
Gyro.
Yes.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
I've also heard it many other ways, but I've also heard that in different areas of Greece it's pronounced differently.
Toss these caramelized onions into what?
All right, what's your status? Should I put this thing together or what?
We're getting there.
You'll have to come over and grab some of these walleye fillets off me.
You don't gotta threaten me with a good time. All right, I'm putting my brioche on the pan now. Gonna crisp up one at a time. I still got these 2 ham steaks here that I haven't even touched yet.
Oh man. That's gorgeous. Look at that. Smells dill, lemon, garlic. You can smell the Fresno chili.
Fresno.
That smells delicious.
Always rinse your fruits and vegetables. You never know who they've been talking to.
Right? Oil tap.
Wow, I suck at cutting tomatoes today. You know, for somebody who does it so often, you would think I'm a little bit better, but nope.
Do you hand cut all the tomatoes?
All the tomatoes for the salsa? No. All the tomatoes for the guacamole? Yes.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Tongs. Found them.
Got my fry station set up.
Woo. I think I'm just going to do one sandwich right now, and then when we're off camera and I'm ready to eat my second sandwich, I'm just going to build that one. But in the meantime, let's get this boy cracked open. There's got to be like a safer way to do this.
What is it?
Long seam to end. It's like you would think. I use a lot of
Oh, I pull it like this.
what's that?
I always pull it like this.
Yeah, I mean usually, but it just didn't work for me, so I opted against it.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I'm not good at things, like today. Whatever. Ooh. A little bit for Papa right here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got nicely coated walleye here.
Holy crap. Oh, yeah. This brioche is getting toasty and such. Can you see my little cutting board area here?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm going double dip for double crunch.
Good idea. If you can double the crunch, double your fun. All right, I'm going to use my chef's knife because I don't feel like washing more than one dish. I'm just going to scrape this boy right on. That ham's crisping up.
We're going in. Oh yeah, look at that sizzle.
Damn. Generous. I'm being very generous with the cream cheese here. There we go.
All right.
Why not both sides? Another generous heaping of the cream cheese on this side. Jesus.
That's a lot of cream cheese.
That's a lot of cream cheese, dude.
A lot of cream cheese.
I was just thinking.
You can't.
I mean, it's whatever. Dude.
You got to give me the most cream cheese. Whenever we go to like DIB, I always ask for like they do a generous smear on there.
I'm going to do the caramelized onions here on the bottom. You hearing my ham steaks?
Yeah. I got some sizzling over here on this side too.
Woo! Ham steaks. In the same pot as the old onions there too. The same pan rather. Pot, pan, whatever, it's the same thing. All right, so you were saying give it a fold. Let me see if I can do that. Just having a hard time folding. We're going against the fold.
We'll go against the fold then.
We're not gonna fold today.
You got to be one with the sandwich.
Exactly. But still, this is a shitload of ham. Jesus. Let's do a couple of thinner slices of the old tomato here. Oh, bagel seasoning, duh.
Oh, here we go.
Jesus. Wow. What the? Are you kidding me right now? It's super flat, but I want the texture. I want the texture. You've convinced me that I want the texture, and I'm going to really try this fold thing. Jesus. Ow, it's hot. All right, I'm going to fold one, and I'm going to flat another one.
Ooh, look at that. I'm soaking up all that garlic butter for these brioche buns as well.
I don't know. It doesn't really look all that appetizing, but I'm sure it's going to be delicious.
Some of the best sandwiches are ugly as hell.
You're not wrong. I mean, while we do that, I'm going to go for the second attempt. Ow. I don't even know what the hell just got underneath my nail, but it hurt. Okay. It looks delicious to me. To me, it looks good. This episode is powered by coffee. Something we all love.
Mine's White Claw at the moment.
You ever cook with White Claw?
I have not yet. Never thought about it.
What could you do with White Claw?
Make cocktails. I don't know. You could. I mean, it's effervescent. Maybe add it into like a bread. But I don't know if I want to do that. Like it's just enough. I mean, I like cooking with wine and stuff, but
Yeah, right?
essentially, if you cook out all the alcohol, it's just flavored water.
Exactly.
But, I mean, like maybe you want a flavored lime water. Do something with it. Well, we're going in round 2.
I don't even know. You tell me, how does this look to you?
Oh, it looks fantastic.
To me, it doesn't look that great, but I know it's going to be good because I know all the ingredients are good.
It's gonna be delicious.
Mm. I love a good caramelized honey. I've got some left over here on the side. I've got some cream cheese here on my cutting board. This whole area is greasy and tomatoey and oniony. This is how I eat. I just scrape, and dab, scrape.
Yeah.
Drink.
All right. Ooh, my computer got a little warm at the
You got that overheating life going
on the stove.
Oh, not like it's been doing too much work, talking.
No.
All right.
We got the setup. Can you see that board?
Oh, yeah. Are you plating now?
I'm plating now.
All right. So I think while you're doing that, I'm going to try to do what I was initially thinking with the ham sections, and I'll see if this can work out then. First thing, I'm going to need more of this here, Philadelphia. Keeping that on the knife, ready for the next one.
All right. I think we're
Let's
gonna
see it, dude. Let's see it. As you piece it together, talk us through what you're doing.
So I did a garlic buttered basted brioche, but I put it in the panini maker, so they're a little on the thin side. You gotta also watch my fish behind me. And I like a wet sandwich.
Same.
So we're gonna put tartar sauce all over this thing.
I'm a sauce guy, dude. I'm a sauce guy. I'm a dip guy. I'm a big fan of condiments.
Me too. So we got the tartar sauce. We'll do a little bit of tomato. I got my walleye. Ooh, it's cooked great. Do the 2 pieces of walleye. One fillet, but it's cut in half. I'm gonna cover that, sauce it with sandwich sauce it, since it's a sandwich. More tartar.
More butter, always more butter.
Spinach.
This one's coming out a little bit better. Let's call the first one a trial run, and this one I think I'm going to do as my like real boy.
And then we're gonna tartar sauce the last bun and squeeze some fresh lemon all over it.
Sweet.
I should have made more tartar sauce.
Oil and butter that I'm just going to top.
I love tartar sauce. That's okay.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, sandwich number 2 is going to be considerably better than sandwich number 1. I'm already feeling it.
So whenever my mom would make burgers, she'd always put the burgers and stack them so high. It's almost, you just always knew it was coming. She'd always make this thing. It looked beautiful. And then she's like, well, how am I going to eat it now? And she always manages to eat it. And that's how these things are looking. These things are towering real high.
Dang, dude. How are you going to eat that? Oh, this is what I'm saying right here. This is exactly what I was thinking when I initially thought about this idea. Can you see this here stack I got going on right now?
Oh, yeah.
Some of that freaking seasoning on here. 1, 2. Ah, 1 tomato just doesn't want to hang out with me. Jesus, this is big. This is big. And then some of that there seasoning. That right up on top. And a little
I'm
bit.
going to do a little shout out. Also, rest in peace. You remember the place Huron Room?
Yeah, big fan.
That was one of my first restaurant jobs in Detroit. And they would make walleye fish sandwiches all the time. Well, I mean, I would go there and eat them all the time, but I was working there too. And so anytime I get walleye, it always reminds me of it. Okay. There we go.
Good. So here's my 2 sandwiches. One of them, it's just like less cool looking, and then the other one definitely looks a little bit better. What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Dude, yours looks ridiculous.
Should send it through the computer.
Yeah, look at that perfect walleye too. Show us the inside of that boy. I love the drip of the tartar.
Yeah.
What's the greens on there?
It's just some spinach. I love to have greens on a sandwich no matter what.
Yeah. I don't.
You're not a green. So I had some greens from Fisheye Farms, but
Hang on.
I ate them.
Actually, boom. I got some scallion. That would be good with this. Great idea. Let's see if I can even.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to eating this sandwich all day, thinking about making this with you.
Same. Okay. Wow.
That looks amazing.
The green added a little bit to it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Colorful.
I need a few more scallion for the sad boy over here. Ah, no! It fell.
Oh no.
It's okay. Still good. Still good. What if I just smash it? Oh, yeah, there we go. Boom.
So what's your favorite sandwich in the city?
Favorite sandwich in the city of Detroit or in the Metro Detroit area?
The downtown area. Let's start there.
Downtown area. So let's classify that as like within the 7.2. So the major neighborhoods being,
Yeah.
you know, Eastern Market, Midtown, Courttown, et cetera, et cetera.
Like the Grand Boulevard Loop.
Within that area, I mean, I gotta give it up to the masters like Mudgie's, High Grade.
High grade deli.
Mike's Ham. A lot of
Solid.
people don't really talk about Mike's Ham Shop a lot, but I really like Mike's Ham Shop. I think that it's one of the gems of this city that nobody really knows about. And I usually get a sandwich there. It's not their sandwich. They have a sandwich on the menu, which is very good as well. But I usually get their half order of their ham and eggs, and it comes with 4 pieces of toast. So I asked for the eggs to be over easy and with cheese melted on it. So then this way, when it comes to me, it's a ton of ham surrounding 3 eggs with cheese melted on it. And then on your toast, you just put your eggs and cheese, you put the ham, stack it, and it's one of the best sandwiches in the city. By far, hands down.
But you're like making a sandwich out of the regular
I mean, it's the type
menu.
of yeah, for sure. What about you?
I don't know.
Obviously,
I love a good
just come to the table with like heavy hitters.
Rocco's is delicious. I would go to Takoy all the time for that fried chicken sandwich with the coconut milk ranch.
The one time that I went there specifically for the sandwich, they had run out 5 minutes before I got there.
Really?
I was pissed.
No.
All right, so you have your sandwich done. I have mine done. Let's go to a quick message from our next sponsor, Aunt News.
Are we at the sponsor or are we just eating chips?
I don't think it matters. I really was hungry. Didn't want to dive into this yet. Aunt News is important. Dude, I've been plowing through like bags of chips.
I ate, like I was telling you yesterday, I was just sitting there. I was like, I don't want to like make a snack and I really want chips and salsa. And I hit you up. And literally like, I sat and ate a whole tub of salsa.
No. Aunt News will make you do that.
I know.
It's fine.
And the chips are so crispy.
Oh my God, thank you.
They're so good. And to top it off, my favorite part, those containers they work so good to be reused.
Right? I love our containers.
Like, I'm a huge fan of like good packaging. And salsa can be messy. And they snap real well and stay in there.
All right, that was a great commercial break. Let's get back to the show.
Oh,
To recap, in case you're just joining in, I'm here with my friend Steve D'Agostino. Steve cooks, makes art, he does construction work. He's a Detroit Renaissance man. He's been doing a lot of things all around town. I'm proud to know him, proud to be his friend. And more importantly, today, I'm proud to know that I can slam a ridiculous amount of food with the man.
Yeah.
Which brings us to where we currently are. Steve and I both made sandwiches. I made two sandwiches stacked differently, and Steve also made two sandwiches. So first, walk us through what you're going to eat and then take a bite.
Well, for my sandwich, it's a fried fish sandwich, and that fish is a walleye sandwich with a house-made tartar that has pickled Fresno chilies, serrano peppers, dill, lemon, salt, pepper, mayo, and it's also topped with some spinach, a garlic butter panini style brioche, and tomato.
Take a bite, dude.
Give this thing a whirl.
Also, you use...
I gotta smash it down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You use a massive toothpick in there. That's a smart idea.
It's a skewer.
Yeah.
Take this thing out.
Don't stab yourself.
Mm. You can tell that Kawali was caught just a couple days ago. Probably the last day before they banned motorboats on the river.
Oh.
Wow, that's good. Lots of lemon, dill. Oh. How's your sandwich?
Let's try it. I'm gonna do the lesser attractive version right over here. Cut it in half. Come on, bud. Put my friend back together over here. The more attractive version I just want to keep there. And then this less attractive version, I'm just going to show you what we're working with here. So there's my cross section. It's a lot of cream cheese. So on the bottom here, both brioche buns have a nice little garlicky, buttery toast to them. On the bottom layer, I've got caramelized onions. I've got 2 slaps of ham. I've got some fresh tomato, cream cheese all around. And then on the top here, everything bagel seasoning and also some scallions. So take a bite now. Let's see how it goes.
How's that creamy cream cheese? Oh, the sandwich dance.
Dude, yeah. Yep.
Another thing I really love about sandwiches is you cut them in half and you share them with your friend when you're out to eat with them. Then you get 2. And I want the other half of that sandwich. Wow.
I wish I could share this with you. It's so good.
That sounds amazing.
For something that I'd been imagining, it turned out okay. Inspired by Campout Tower, the Brooklyn Dog. I'm going to call this the Brooklyn Sandwich. I don't know why they called it the Brooklyn Dog, but they did. So Brooklyn Sandwich.
This is the corn tall-eye sandwich. A pun on walleye. No, I don't know. This
Corn
is delicious.
walleye. I like that.
Corn walleye.
Damn. How could you go wrong with cream cheese?
You never can. I can like write a cookbook on cream cheese.
Amazing. How could you go wrong with brioche?
Never.
I'm happy. This is good. So just so you know the flavors that I'm getting instead of me just saying, "Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good." I'm not. No, nothing here is overpowering any other flavor. Like the ham isn't overpowering anything. The everything bagel seasoning in here really adds a little bit more just rounded taste to everything. I guess I don't know. Tomatoes nice and crunchy, but when you get the tomato, the cream cheese, and the everything bagel seasoning in, like the everything bagel seasoning has the garlic and the onion in there, plus the caramelized onions, plus the flavor of the meat and the cheese just really brings it home. Mm.
You got to make that for me one day. We'll bring it back.
Deal, dude.
Sandwich party.
This is a messy boy, though.
Oh, yeah.
I like how I put the scallion in here at the end. It added like a fresher oniony boy.
Yeah.
Of the caramelized onion.
And some nice vibrant green to it, too.
Added that color that you were talking about. My God. Oh, yeah. You know what? While we're here, I'm going to finish this one sandwich because why not?
Just watch us eat.
Damn, dude. Is that walleye really crispy?
No, super crispy. Nice and crunchy. And it's fried, so it's still like real flakes a lot right when you bite into it. So it's super moist on the inside, too. We did it right. We did it right. We did it tight.
Hang on, pardon me.
Pardon me while I take another bite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great job, Carlos.
I'll give you a pat on the back.
Real napkin-y, though. Real napkin-y. Woo! All right. Steve, for the folks at home that don't know you, I know that you've been cooking a lot at home. You've been making some fun videos and doing like little food adventures at home too. How can we follow your food adventures?
Well, I have Tino Friendly Foods. I post some fun at-home cooking things there. But on my regular, I just post sometimes like quick little stories. But I don't know. I think coming out of quarantine, I'll probably have a couple pop-ups. So just keep an eye out for it on Facebook.
So how do we find you then?
Tino Friendly Foods.
So search Tino Friendly Foods on Instagram, Facebook,
Yep.
And then your full name is Steve D apostrophe Agostino.
That's right.
Hell yeah. Ooh, that was a big one. Sorry. Ooh, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. Thanks for washing that down, Customer.
Yeah.
For me, you can find a bunch of other Sandwich Talk episodes. The actual podcast is on Spotify. We're on Google Play, Apple Music, anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can check us out by just searching Sandwich Talk Podcast. For me, I'm available at Carlos_Parisi on Instagram, or just search my name, Carlos Parisi. It's Parisi. It's like Paris with an I at the end. That's what I tell people. I've had a lot of coffee. But I want to thank you, dude. Steve, it's been a pleasure to cook with you because I can't wait to actually cook with you in person. This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward.
We'll be able to come up with some weird stuff together.
The best stuff is the weird stuff.
I agree. So thank you very much for taking time out of your day to make a sandwich with me today. Thank you to everybody at home for checking us out. Like I said, if you like Sandwich Talk, find more Planet Ant podcasts at planetantpodcast.com. Our theme music is Bushwick Tarantella, and our ad read music is Lobby Time, both by Kevin MacLeod. I want to thank our producer for the day, my friend Parker Hammond. You should check out his podcast too. It's all about sports, and it's also available on Planet Ant Podcasts. Anywhere that they're streaming, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, check them out, and you're going to enjoy it because it's like sports plus just fun banter. So even if you're not into sports, you're going to love it. I want you to also thank my mailman, Carl Malone. I want to thank, as always, our chief, Miles O'Brien, Mustard Valet, Michael Zubor, Zach Bridges, our producer for the podcast. I want to thank my cat, Frank, good guy. He didn't jump in the shot today, so he did well. And I just want to thank all of you for checking us out and for being part of this weird, fun sandwich quarantine adventure that we're doing. So, any last words, Steve?
I think I'm going to need a nap after this, but thanks for having me. It was a pleasure. Definitely support all of our small business and farms that are still open, providing food for us. Stay inside. We only have quarantine's supposed to be over in on the 1st?
I don't know how this works out.
We'll hear from them.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I'll see
I'm just going to keep making sandwiches at home, though.
I'll see you at home in 2021.
Right.
But